Vlogmas Day 20. It's Friday, the last Friday before Christmas, peak holly jolly season, and I can't stop thinking about the fact that if I was in school right now, this would be the start of my winter break. I'd probably be having a party in class, writing down everything that I want Santa to bring me, eating the snacks that everyone's parents brought in. I have a distinct memory of my first grade holiday party. I don't remember any other holiday party from when I was a kid. I don't remember kindergarten. I don't remember anything from middle school. Not a single drop. Just a black hole in my brain. And then I start to remember things again from high school. But anyway, my first grade holiday party, someone brought in potato pancakes. And at the time I was obsessed with the Rugrats Christmas episode, their Hanukkah episode. And in the episode, they have potato pancakes. And at the time, I had never eaten them before. I'd never heard of them. I just saw like the little cartoon on the screen with Tommy Pickles eating them. And I thought, I gotta get my hands on these potato pancakes. And then I showed up at first grade at the holiday party and someone brought them in. I distinctly remember potato pancakes with applesauce. I don't remember who it was though that brought them in. That was probably the first full circle moment of my life. That was a pivotal moment in my psyche. Seeing the potato pancakes, imagining what they would taste like, and then getting to have them. I could probably transport myself back to that moment. I remember it so well. The carpet, the lights in the room, the tin foil that the potato pancakes came in. Anyway, that's a fun little memory that I have. But then I remember going home and making my list of everything that I wanted for Santa and preparing the reindeer food and the carrots, and I was big into preparing for Santa. I'm still big on preparations for anything, as you can tell, but I'm all about leading up to the event more than the actual event. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any memories from your childhood that stick out the most. Because I think that's my number one. And then going to Christmas Eve parties with my family when I was really little. Big Christmas Eve parties. I had an Italian family, so lots of people. And then when we got older, there was a couple times we went to Disney World. And I remember going to Magic Kingdom with my sister and brother on Christmas Eve and being there for the fireworks, and those were amazing memories. It's weird. It's weird being 34, you know? Because you're at this point where you think, like, should I be making my own memories and doing my own traditions? You know, because all my siblings kind of are growing up and doing their own thing. So you start to think, you know, is this, like, my turn to do things my own way? If that makes sense. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. I'm just talking. I don't know how I went from first grade to philosophical conversations, but it's just the holidays are an interesting time to be nostalgic and think about last year compared to this year and then what next year will be like. So a layered time, layered feelings right now. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie. I'm blabbing because the motivation to do anything is quite low today. I don't want to do anything. I want to be on winter break in first grade. I woke up early this morning. I went to a workout class, came home, showered, turned on all the lights in my apartment, filmed a little thing for Instagram and TikTok, and then it started raining outside, and then it was snowing and raining again. So I've just been sitting here. Even walking from one side of my apartment to the other side of my apartment feels like a lot of work right now. Not gonna lie. I'm going to get my nails done later. Not until 4:45 though, which I should have done an earlier appointment, but I don't think they had any. I'm just going to do something simple this time, which is crazy. I'm probably not even going to film it. I think I'm going to do like cat eye nails, like the metallic, like magnet nails that have the glitter in it. I'm going to do red or green just because I don't want to sit in the chair for more than an hour today. Just get these off, do something simple, and then in the new year, go big or go home. You know what I mean? We'll be back to business. I've been spending a lot of time thinking about what I want to do with my time between Christmas and New Year's, just because one of the hardest things that I've encountered as a new content creator, I just went full-time in November 2023, so just over a year ago. One of the hardest things is trying to figure out when to take time off, because anything can be content with this job. You feel this pressure to always be producing something because you also never know what's going to be a viral video and what's going to perform well. So you're always thinking about what you could be filming and what you're going to be filming next. And it's just this ongoing carousel of what should I be doing? So I haven't really taken any time off like a break from social media since I started last year. And even when I go on vacation, like when I went to Japan or Copenhagen, I was still filming. Like I was still searching for content while I was there. And I have been feeling a little more burnt out as I finished up all my brand partnerships from November. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take off between Christmas and New Year and just like have a clean break from social media for like that week and just decompress for a little bit. But then you feel guilty doing it. Like I feel guilty because then it's like, you know, what if I can come up with something during that time? And maybe I just need to take a break. And if something happens organically, let it happen. But I'm so curious if anyone else owns their own small business, or if you're a content creator, or if you ever had to navigate a job where you are in control of taking your own time off. Do you have certain times of the day that you block off, or certain times of the year that you block off? It's also hard because the line is blurred between my life and my job, because my life is my job and my job is my life. So right now, this is my life, but it's also my job. And it feels very weird to say that because I'm living it and it's just me and this is just my world. But at the same time, there is pressure to make it look good and have it perform and make it enjoyable for you guys to watch. Layers. There's layers. It's a great job and I love it, but there are definitely some parts that I'm still trying to figure out and just navigate for my own mental health. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go make a coffee. You guys, it's the middle of the night in my apartment. It's the middle of the day right now, but it's so dark outside and it's so dark in here. I think if I was to move, I would want an apartment that has like big floor-to-ceiling windows. I like my apartment. I just wish that there was a window in my kitchen. And that's the one thing that I really feel like I'm missing because it's so dark back here because the light kind of gets stuck up by the window and doesn't make it all the way back here. But that's my dream for the next apartment, a window in the kitchen. But anyway, onto the Nespresso Advent Calendar. There's so many empty spots now. It's crazy. Let's see what we got for day 20. Up here, day 20, and I wonder what's day 24. I think it might be a mug, like an espresso cup, but we'll see. We'll find out. I'm not about to spoil my surprise. Day 20, number 20. I don't know what this one is. I've never had this one before. I think it's a coffee. Number 20. 80 milliliters. It doesn't say anything else. So let's see. What mug do I want? I think I want my New York mug today. After my day out in the city yesterday, I'm feeling very like, I love New York. I'm a New Yorker, except like, I literally am. So we're gonna use my cup. So cute. I just noticed a little pigeon on the K. It's so precious. So I'm planning on making a pavlova for Christmas, like meringue wreath almost. So I went to the store and I bought the ingredients because I want to do a trial version first. Because I heard it's hard but easy. Like it just takes a certain level of technique and patience. So I got heavy cream, cornstarch, super fine sugar, and vinegar. And then I got eggs too. It needs like 4 to 5 eggs. It doesn't really take a lot of ingredients. It just takes a lot of time is the thing. So I wanted to give it a try today, but I think I have to leave for my appointment too soon. So I'm just gonna give it a try, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Let's give number 20 a try. See how it is. No expectations. Ugh, not for me. It has like a sourness to it. This one I don't like. Okay, I just got to the city. I'm going to get my nails done. It should be a short appointment, maybe like an hour to 2 hours. It's 4:45 right now, even though it looks like 10 p.m. But I should be done and then go get dinner and just relax tonight. So instead of tackling the pavlova tonight, I decided to make something a little easier, a little more reliable instead. I'm making chocolate chip cookies. Bon appetit. Best chocolate chip cookies, to be specific, because in my opinion, they actually are the best chocolate chip cookies. They're so good. So this is the recipe, and here's kind of what the cookie looks like ideally. Like, sometimes my cookie looks like this, sometimes it doesn't. But you use chocolate chunks instead of chocolate chips. So you get these like big pieces of chocolate in every bite. And then you also brown the butter, which is interesting. It gives it this like caramel rich taste. I've never seen another cookie recipe that browns the butter, but now I just always brown the butter whenever I make cookies, no matter what the recipe is, because I just love the taste. And you use like darker chocolate instead of milk chocolate. And when you look at the recipe, you probably think, do I really need to brown the butter? And the answer is yes, you must, because it won't be the same if you don't. I wouldn't know because I've never not browned the butter, but just tasting these cookies versus other cookies, you can just tell. And browning butter is super easy. You just put it in a saucepan and stir it for a few minutes. And as you stir it and it cooks, it starts to caramelize or whatever. I don't know what the technical term is called, but it starts to turn brown and like get a little burnt. But once you do it once or twice, it sort of just becomes another step in the process. Like, it's nothing too stressful. But what I like to do with this recipe is I'll make the full batch, and then I'll make a couple of the cookies, and I'll freeze the rest of them if I'm not going to eat them or if I don't need them. And then you can just make like 1 or 2 cookies every night while the batter lasts. And you have a little treat for days to come. And it's a nice little present to yourself. Here's what the mixture looks like when it starts to brown, or at least what I think it's supposed to look like. I'm not an expert. I didn't write this recipe. I'm just a girl making cookies. So now I'm going to turn the oven off and transfer it into a bowl. Definitely smell when it happens too, because the smell of brown butter will just fill your kitchen and your heart with joy. And I don't know about anyone else, but whenever I have to add vanilla to a recipe, there is no measuring. I measure with my heart, and I add a little extra every time, or a lot extra. I just love the way the vanilla tastes. It smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It says to use dark chocolate, but I got dark chocolate and milk chocolate because I like a combination of both. Dark chocolate alone is like too much for me. And I feel like from doing this previously, having a little combo like never hurt. Coarsely chop. Chop, chop, chop. Here's what the batter looks like. It smells so good, guys. And then you just stir these in. Woo. I think some of the chocolate pieces are like a little too big, but it's okay. We will make it work. I actually don't think I'm gonna freeze the batter because I'm seeing a few friends this weekend, so I might just make them tomorrow and bring them to people. So I'm just gonna leave it in the bowl and see what happens this weekend. But I think I should be able to get like 10 more cookies out of this, like big cookies. And they will be enjoyed, rest assured. And while we're here, I suppose we might as well light the advent candle. Day 20, it's so small. I can't believe it. I loved doing this advent candle. If I could recommend one thing, like obviously the Nutcracker one is nice, but it's a little more pricey. This was such a nice tradition to do every single night. I really enjoyed it. Day 20. Crazy. What the cookies look like all done. I needed to put like a little piece of chocolate on them just for presentation purposes, but I took them out of the oven exactly at the right time. Tastes pretty good too. You guys, I'm obsessed with my nails. They're so cool. It almost looks like they're glass. It's called cat eye, the technique, and she used a magnet to move like the glitter from the nail polish around the nail. Like it's normal looking nail polish. And then she takes a magnet and holds it against, like right next to your nail, and it makes the glitter, I guess, rise up or move in a certain direction. And now they look like, they're like marbles almost. It's so cool. When the flash hits it, it's crazy. This is my palette cleanser. This is my no nail polish look in my opinion, because I love having crazy 3D nails and I wanted just like a little break, just something boring for a couple weeks, boring until the second week of January, and then I'll go back to 3D like crazy nails. But I love these. I think they're so cool. She was like, that's it? That's all you want? And I was like, yeah, just a little, you know, a little blank slate. This is my version of a blank slate. But it was so weird only being at the salon for an hour, because usually I'm there for 3 hours. Usually I'm there for so long and my back hurts and my legs hurt and I like don't know how to sit anymore. But this time I was pretty much in and out. Like I got in, she took my polish off, cleaned my nails, and then this was super easy. This was pretty close to doing just a regular polish manicure, except she did the magnet thing. So it was probably an extra 20 minutes added onto a normal gel manicure. I'll be ready for 3D nails by the second week of January. I made my appointment for 3 weeks out instead of 4 weeks out because I just know. I know that I'll enjoy this for a while and then I'll be ready for something wild and crazy. I want to get like Snoopy on my nails or Hello Kitty or something, like 3D versions of them. Some sort of character. I love them. Anyway, moving on to the Nutcracker Advent Calendar, day 20. Yesterday we had all of the different dancers from around the world. This was a fun one. It's so beautiful. And we're gonna move on to day 20, which is this nice big envelope. And I'm assuming it's more of these little, I don't know, characters that come out on the sticks. And it feels heavy. It feels like there's more than one thing in here, so I'm excited. Oh, so pretty. It says the candy canes are next, followed by marzipan and the shepherd girls. Oh my god, no, hang on. I think these are the candy canes. Look at. Oh my god, these are so pretty. I'm obsessed. What is this, marzipan? This is the marzipan by Marzipan and the Shepherd Girls. So I guess the middle one is Marzipan and then the Shepherd Girls are on the side. How gorgeous. Stunning. I love them. So let's put them in. Let's take the dancers out. And we will put the new ones in. Oh, these are so gorgeous. Oh my god. I love this one. Now this one is my favorite. Every night I'm like, this one is my favorite. This one is my favorite. But I think this one, just like the candy cane people with the background, it just looks really pretty. The only thing that I would want in this calendar, like if I was to do it again, I'd add some like little lights in it. Because I feel like if you put some twinkle lights in there, it would be really special. And like it would light up at night and you could see all the details a little better. That would be the only thing, my only suggestion. If you were buying this, because I know a couple people have bought it for next year, I would add some like little twinkle lights. And I think that would be just a little extra something something. Because for me, enough is never enough. You could always add a little bit more. So I think if you did that, it would be really cool. They'd be like stage lights almost. Anyway. just wanted to share my nighttime skincare routine because these are the only 5 products pretty much that I use. Sometimes I use this also, the Peach and Lily Retinol, but for the most part, like these 5 right here are my tried and true. And I've been using them for years and I just love them so much. LMS Cleansing Balm. This is the best cleansing balm ever. It takes all your makeup off, smells so good, just like melts everything off your face. You feel like a newborn baby after you use this. The Lay You Cleansing Milk. I use this sometimes if I have like a lot of makeup on or my skin just feels really dirty. You rub it on your face and then wipe it off with a wet cotton swab. And between this and this, your skin will never be cleaner. This is the toner I use, Lotion P50 by Biologique Recherche. This changed my face. I've been using this for years. It's pricey, but it literally lasts so long, like almost a year. Because you just need a little bit, and I use it like 3 times a week. La Roche-Posay Vitamin B. This is my serum that I use. I don't use like anything else. Sometimes I use hyaluronic acid, but for the most part, I just use this. And then some kind of moisturizer. Usually I use the Kiehl's one, but I'm out right now. I got this one as a sample during my last facial. And I really like it actually. I might buy the full-size one, but I think it's probably expensive because it's just like a little sample, but that's pretty much it. One time I had an esthetician that told me it didn't matter what products you used if you didn't have clean skin because your skin wouldn't absorb the product. And I was like, wow, that's so true. You are so right. So that's when I started doing a double cleanse. And I do feel like it makes your skin just better and more vibrant because it's able to absorb more of the product. So yeah, that's my #1 tip. Make sure you have clean skin because it doesn't matter what else you put on it. And with that, Vlogmas Day 20 comes to an end. I hope you guys liked this video. It was a little different than my other ones. I was kind of just living life in this one. Just taking life as it comes. I had to kind of rest after yesterday, honestly, because I did like 16,000 steps and I was a little bit tired from walking around all over the place, but it was a good day, so I can't complain. But it's the last Christmassy weekend in New York, so I'm going to get out and about tomorrow, see everything I need to see. I want to go to the Diker Heights Christmas lights and see all the beautifully lit houses down in Brooklyn and just see where the weekend takes us. Let me know if you guys have any fun plans. I hope you do. Or if you don't, that's cool too. Relaxing is awesome. We all deserve to relax a little bit more. But let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good weekend, and thanks for watching. Good night. Goodbye.